Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Super Breakdown. Today we'll be looking back on the GN-001 Gundam Exia, piloted by Setsuna Seiei, to show off some things that I missed, and to fix the poor quality of that video. So, the Exia, very, very good melee suit in this game, has some pretty nice little range combos at the same time. You have the basic shot. When you charge it up, you get a stun that if you can connect with is really good to be able to capitalize on. You may be wondering why there are 3 opponents in this one. That is so we can show off the Exia repair, something we did not do in the previous video. You have your basic melee combo string, as we saw there. You have the stomp, which can be pretty damaging. Really hard to land, though. If you've never tried to do it, it's a lot harder than it looks, trust me. Because the moment when you go to move to do it, to begin the attack, you aren't in the same position you will be. So if they move at all, you are not hitting them with it, basically. However, you can stun and then hit them with it. Again, it's not really worth the amount of work that goes into it, but it looks cool, so why not? You also have the 2 daggers that you can throw with left bumper, and the Garobi that you can fire with left trigger, all of which are pretty nice. Right trigger brings you into this dive, which can knock back other opponents that may be coming at you and can hit multiple times. It's very nice. You also can press forward while doing it to get the charge. Expect us to get beaten up a little bit. We need to get beaten up a little bit to be able to show off the repair. The charge is really nice because it allows you to get in, and then you can combo from there. A little bit shorter range than you might like, but you can also come at it from the side, which gives you more range laterally, which is very nice. All of these things together make the Exia a complete monster in melee, especially when you add in sidestepping and the amount of damage you can pull off with that, paired with your other movement abilities, your guaranteed stun on your charge, the daggers that allow you to flip away really quickly, the sidestepping, and then you do have the Garobi if you just need it, which makes the Exia good at almost any range. The longest range, the only thing you really have is the Garobi. The basic shots are not that great, but hey, at that point, Garobi's a Garobi. I think the Exia is just about, I would say, the perfect in-range suit for a 300 cost, allowing you to get in, do damage, get out, dodge away, all those fun things. The only thing that really stands out to me as being weak is the stomp. Although, even then, you can use it to dodge Garobis, so there's definitely still some utility to it. The long range, again, is a little weaker because of the Garobi being the only thing you have, but if you can hit with it, it does really good damage. I think that's definitely a strength of the suit. We are going to cut away here and come back when I get down to the Exia Repair, because it does have a different moveset, and I need to leave them with as much health as possible and as much time as possible in the match. I may have to come back in another round, but we will cut back to it once we have it. Alright, we have the Exia Repair in 41 seconds to show it off. The Exia Repair is what you get when you have no cost left and you get attacked. It has a different burst, which is very cool. However, you can lose very quickly with it. We're going to show it again, but this time we're going to cut just to the Exia Repair when we get there. And then we will come back for the final thoughts, of course. Before that, though, we have to ask, should you use the Exia? I think you absolutely should use the Exia. I think the Exia is an amazing suit. I think it's one of the best melee suits in the game and should not be slept on for sure. But we will return when we have the Exia Repair. Alright, we are back with the Exia Repair again. It still has the basic shot. It no longer has the charge. You have your melee combos. I have to try not to die. Alright, here we go. Forward melee. Changed, of course. Oh, thanks. Can't die. Back melee is still the stomp, which is worthless. Side melee is still basically the same. And then basic melee is basically the same. Right trigger is still your spin. Alright. Then you have your left trigger. Now is a charge, which is very nice. And left bumper is now the exact same charge, basically. Most of the moves have been replaced with either that charge or The drive that's even what the burst has been replaced with, as we showed earlier. All in all, the Exia repair is a great way to get back suddenly into the fight and to be able to do some good damage, but you have very little health. Just about any attack will kill you. 100 health is not a lot, and unfortunately, you have lost all of your really ranged options. However, you can surprise somebody if they don't expect the fight to be over when they finish you off when you have no cover. With all that said, though, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum, and remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that the Exia has to offer.